Hello, and welcome. I am currently not out mushroom picking, but working in my garden that I still haven't planted yet this year. I'm really late. Been busy out mushroom picking, doing shenanigans. But my brother just texted me and said, I'm at this elevation, but yet we found it at a lower elevation. Well, he's all the way in Spokane, and I'm in Cleom, so I'm Central Washington, up at about the same elevation as him, but I'm more west and in the colder climate. So when he was asking me for advice on what elevation to be at, I basically told him that, you need to kind of play it by feel. So right now, I'm finding mushrooms up at, 25, 2,800 feet. But those are like the sunny slopes of the area. So they're like the south facing. But yet down in my lower spots, around like mid spots, like 2,100, I'm finding more shady areas. And I told him, like, you kind of just have to play it by feel. And let me turn the can. Use this for example. Like, sorry, I haven't cleared any of this out, and I usually just till all of a sudden gently. If you guys want some gardening tips, I don't actually get rid of all my weeds. I picked like the nasty ones out that steal. But anyway, like, you just kind of want to, like, when you're out mushroom picking, you just kind of dig down. If you look, you can feel there's moisture there. That's still good mushroom soil. This is a partial shaded area. I mean, I trimmed my tree down and I did a horrible job, and it's not growing leaves like it should, which is going to only benefit my garden from more sunlight. But yeah, you just kind of want to dig. So when you go up into your areas, like, this isn't super wet, but there's moisture still in there. And like I said before, I'm not like a mushroom guru. I'm not like the best mushroom picker, but that's kind of what you're looking for. When you get over moist, when you're by the river, you're going to get a lot of burpas, a lot of false morels or swampies, which you still can't get true morel in there. But, I mean, you kind of just have to play with it. Listen a little bit what I say. Listen to some other people on the internet, and just kind of get your own feel for it. Because when it comes down to it, all areas change throughout the year. I mean, last year in my spots, I was picking tons of mushrooms. This year, not. And sure, I could go drive a couple hours and hit the fire burns and come home with bags of mushrooms, like you're seeing probably all over Facebook right now. These people with, oh, I got 5 pounds, or I got 25 pounds. Like, well, I'm picking for fun and pleasure, and kind of for the sport of it. Like, you're going out in the woods, you're living life, you're enjoying the sunlight. This is amazing right now. Even me being out in my garden, I'm just outside. That's what I'm about. And I used to pick for commercial use, but you have to buy a license. A lot of these people, they don't realize when they go out there and they're picking these buckets full or bags full of mushrooms, is if a game warden pulls up and they have over a certain amount of pounds, I can't remember the exact amount, but if you have a certain amount, they're going to ask you for your commercial license. Because even if you're not selling them, when you're harvesting that many mushrooms, they're going to ask you for that license. And what they end up doing is sitting there and making a point, an example out of you. And you have to sit there and cut every stem, from stem up to cap. So they're split. And that's a way that they know you can't sell them, because they think that you're going to go out and sell them, which some people are out there doing. I used to do. And burn mushrooms are awesome. Guaranteed no worms, but I've yet to find a morel with a worm in it. Belay or bleat are what I worry about worms with. So if you're just going out to find a few, cook dinner, and just experience nature, then I'm somebody you can talk to and kind of see what's going on. But when I get text messages like, oh, I'm at this height, I'm at this, well, I don't live in Spokane. I don't know that area. The only advice I can give is, like I showed you, check the soil, sunlight coming down. It's really like your best advantage you could have. Just checking the soil. Obviously, if you dig down and you go like an inch down the soil and you're still not hitting wet, you're in the wrong spot. Mushrooms grow on the top of the soil. They're not coming from 2-3 inches down. That mycelia that's down there is only webbing up to where it's still wet. So honestly, going to areas like, here's my yard right here, and over here I have a lot of moss in my yard. You think that and white dog shit, but you would think that I'd have morels in my yard, but I don't. They don't grow here. I'm gonna say it now, I'm gonna say it again, and I said it before. Get out there and hike. Go look at trails. Don't depend on other people's spots that they showed you. Don't just go shopping off of what I told you. Go out and start hiking, and when you find those areas, then stop and look. And I'm not even going to guarantee that you're going to find them there, but ultimately you're going to get exercise, and when you find your spot, it's yours at that point. And even if it was somebody else's and somebody comes up and like, hey, you're in my mushroom picking spot, go. I'm on public land. This is everybody's spot. I've been getting a lot of people talking to me about like, why are you bringing west side people to the east side? I'm not bringing them here, but I know people are moving here. It's all our land. Everything we pay for out here. I mean, this is all our tax money. Plenty of woods. Your spot has somebody coming in, go find a new spot. Not that hard. Do a little hiking. Avoid picking right off the side of the road with everybody else. Find a game trail. Go follow it for a few miles. You'll be surprised. The deer love mushrooms just as much as we do. And those game trails will lead you to spots that have mushrooms. So there's my advice for today, even though I'm not out mushroom picking. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I got a meal I'm going to be making for my wife and kids later, and took my mom out earlier, and celebrate some mushroom picking. And happy Mother's Day. Love you all. All right, bye.